What's goody? Oh, the camera's actually that way. What's goody, y'all? High Priestess of Love here. And what's up? I got my hair done. You see me? You see me? Yeah. We don't even want to talk about how long, because I want to say the last time I had it done, oh, I did it. And let's be for real. It ain't look this good, but I'm here. What's good? Hope everyone's doing well. I have no clue what kind of, I got a broken nail too, but we're not even gonna talk about all of that. We just gonna shuffle some cards. I don't know what type of reading I want to do. If I'm in the mood to do 4 readings, or if I just kind of want to just do a reading collectively. Just, read the energy, and we're just going to put that out there. Actually, let me shuffle these a little bit more. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to read the energy. I might, Oop, let's do a pick a card. We're going to do that. We're going to read the energy, right? But we're going to do a pick a card. So it's going to be of 2. Okay, so we're going to do these. Hold on a second. I have another tarot deck. Look, I keep a tarot. I keep them things on me, okay? Look. Keep them with me. I totally have to go to the gym tomorrow and get my nails done. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, staying peaceful, staying calm, especially during this new moon, I believe. Yes, new moon. And yeah, and happy Juneteenth. And it's my birthday's birthday. My brother's birthday. It's a real one's birthday. So fuck Juneteenth. It's all about my brother. Every time there's any holiday that lands on my brother's birthday, I always say fuck it. Normally it's Father's Day. I normally say fuck it, but yes, happy birthday to my brother. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do pick of cards. I'm gonna leave the timestamps in the description and all that good stuff. And I hate when these shits flip the other way. Like, it's already given Bob, and then you have the nerve, the gall, to face the others with, like, you purposely are going the wrong way, sir. Like, why are you going the wrong way? Either way, that's not why you're here, but still, pick a card. All right, so I'm gonna use should I use these? I'm gonna use these. We're gonna use these. This is what the pick of cards is. Look, the 333 on the clock. We're using these. So, should I do 2 piles or 3? I just said it was 333, right? We're gonna go with 3 piles. We're crazy out here. Ooh. We're doing 3 piles. All right. Father God, Holy Spirit, and ancestors in the most highest divine light, ascended masters, archangels, orishas, all those showing us love and support on this journey. I ask you to give us clear and precise messages for the collective, as well as to ward off any trickster energy or anything that is confusing. And yeah, just to thank you for your love and support on this journey to spread in love, be in love, and bringing the consciousness closer to. Amen. All right, let's get a card for Pile 1, Spirit. Pile 1. So Pile 1, you have a denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. All right. For Pile 2, Spirit, what's Pile 2? Ooh. Pile 2 is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And lastly, pile 3. For pile 3, pile 3, pile 3, pile 3, pile 3, pile. Pile 3 got 2, not the doubler. Pile 3, you got surrender and peace. I can release my need to control, and I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So yeah, pile 3, you're gonna keep the 2 because I ain't a cheating ass bitch. All right. You're gonna get the cars that's coming to you. I almost started. It is still Pride Week, right? I was almost started a Vogue. I swear to you. I even felt like just a second ago I sound like Big Frida because that's what I was trying to. I be doing the most with my accents, but that's what I was going for. I was about to say something because the way I record these, I really just record myself as like free and open. Like there is no, like sometimes I can stop myself, but sometimes I cannot stop myself from just saying what I'm going to say or just being my goofy ass self. At least you know I'm happy. If you didn't know, when I'm at my goofiest, it's because I'm super happy. So, bitch is happy, okay? All right, so let's go with, I'm going to move the other 2 pile things. I don't even know where the fuck to put them. We're going to put them over here so they don't get mixed up with everything else. So pile 1, 628, this is you, denial, all right? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So, I mean, maybe you've been in the past, you've been living in denial. You could be living in denial now, but spirit is just reminding you that you need to acknowledge your fear and replace it with the insight of awareness. So being more present, I feel like that's what your message is about. Not living in denial, but being more present, acknowledging the fact that you may have fears, and that, I mean, you know, that there, it's like sometimes it's like, okay, because I was about to say something and I'm like, but you're gonna say sometimes not. You know, like you're about to just contradict it right after the fact. Sometimes your fears acknowledgeable, not acknowledgeable, but like they make complete sense. Because I don't know why my words are escaping me today. Sometimes it makes complete sense why you're fearful of something, right? But then other times, like if you really pay attention to as to why you're afraid of it, you'll realize that it comes down to the fact of you maybe possibly just not believing in the situation, or just like, you know, I feel like the main goal is to realize the why. You get what I mean? Like if you question the why, what's that? The who, what, when, where, why, all the W's, right? Including how. But if you really question the fear down all the way, it's like you'll get all of the insight. You get what I mean? You're able to break it down. It's giving me very much the judgment energy, like of a complete introspection, but it's like complete awareness, but staying present. So it's like understanding what the fear is, acknowledging what the fear is, not, you know, shying away from it or acting like it's not there, trying to go along life without, you know, without acknowledging that you feel this way or that this is present in your life. You get what I mean? Because, I mean, those are the type of things that create obstacles or blockages or stuff like that in your life. You're trying to figure out why things aren't coming in, your manifestations and little stuff like that, when it's like, it's low-key your awareness of yourself and the little things that trigger and affect you. So let's see what else for power. So I'm going to do something different this time because I'm going by pile. I'm going to, for pile 1, I'm going to shuffle and then I'm just going to pluck, I'm going to do 4 cards. I'm going to pluck the 4 cards straight off the top. So that was 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for pile 1. Bottom of the deck, we got Divine Feminine. Ooh, look at that. Magnetic Receptive Power. So, first off, you got number 6, Angelic Assistance, Divine Guidance and Love and Support. Number 27, Healing the Heart, the Power of Self-Love. Okay, okay. For number 46, Healing Earth, the Power to Give and Receive Healing. And number 21, The Guide, the Illuminated Path. So off rip, right? I don't wait. 'Cause I don't even. I say off rip like I knew that's where I wanted to start, but it's like I'm being tugged to not start there. But still, I need to get that out. But I'm being tugged not to start there. Because I could like kind of rush into things, or like I think things and then I try to speak it, or I'm like, nah, it's not ready for that portion. I don't know how else to put it at. Hold on 1 second. Tower. '85 Bravo, copy. You're welcome, bye. Cabin service, come in. Cabin service, come in. Hey, Andrew, can I get Lav on 85 Bravo? Alright, I'm back. So yeah, what I'm getting at is that you're being guided right now. To go within, like I said, with that whole judgment, it's like this going within. You have a lot of angelic assistance, even with the 6s here. I keep burping. Why do I keep burping? I haven't burped this whole time. Now I'm burping. It's like you're going through this this assisting energy. Like you're being supported through this time. Like I said, when it comes to that, finding out really where the fears lie, and I feel like you're healing that through self-love. Giving yourself that love, but like that's how you're able to acknowledge those fears. Like it's a whole bunch of introspection, especially being in the dark in a lot of these. I'm gonna show it, but like even notice the imagery with this, the illuminated path, and like how the light, you have this, it's like you've already come out the cocoon. So I feel like this is like past energy that you had to come out of this denial, and this thing's or this is what's happening now, but it's like either way you're being assisted, and you see how you're rising. Like the light force is like coming out of your arms, coming out of your hands. You see how you have like this butterfly, like it's giving me, like I said, that whole transformation. But it's all of a higher frequency. Can't get my fucking words together today. I don't know what it is. And then, like I said, the second one is healing the heart, the power of self-love. So I feel like that's exactly what that is. It's like the support from divine, the support from your guides and God, and as well as your self-love, taking that love and going within. Even here where they speak about it, like the healing the earth, the power to give and receive healing. So as you're healing yourself, it's like you shoot that green love energy back out into the universe. And like I said, this is what I wanted to mention in the first part about how you use that energy to help the earth. You see how that's coming out of her hands in 3 images here. And then the last one they show, it's an illuminated path. So it's like this is all meant to happen. You're meant to travel. You get what I mean? You're meant to go through this part of your journey, or this, you're meant, this is fated for you. You get what I mean? Like, it's like the way that I see it is like, it's like a detrimental part or a prominent part of your journey. Like there's something that you need to learn, something that you need to acknowledge in order for you to continue on your illuminated path, to continue on your journey. Bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine. You're aligning. Because look, this is ultimate divine power. This ultimate divine feminine energy, magnetic and receptive force. So that's what I talked about, that giving and receiving, but on a super high frequency level. So I think this just speaks of how you've made that transformation out of denial. You get what I mean? Having to acknowledge your fears and replace it with awareness, insightful awareness, which is like exactly what's present, exactly what's going on, you know. And I feel like when you get to that point, you kind of really, it's like you really notice what is there to fear. Like when you don't have something, you just don't have it. When you lack something, you just don't, you are lacking it, but you're not dwelling in it. You're not worrying about it, because it's like worry doesn't change anything. So I feel like that's when you get to a whole new level of things, because you realize that, like I said, you got to make it happen, or you don't make something happen. But it's like being aware. It's like, what is the denial? What is the fear really about? When you know that you get what I mean? You just know it either works or it doesn't work. But what are we in fear of? All right. Pile 1. Shit, this one gonna be long as hell if I gotta do 3 piles. No, I'm gonna make it shorter, because you see how I did that one was 4 cards, right? This one I'm gonna do 3. And then how much tarot am I gonna do? Maybe, shit, I might flip y'all 2 cards, because you got the 3, 2, 1. I love that's what it's looking like. For pile 1, spirit, for pile 1. One more time. Y'all don't know what that's from. All right, pile 1. Whoo, didn't I tell you those 6s was prominent? You got 2 6s here on top of the 8, 7, 6. So I would say look up those numbers. Those they may be important to you. But you got the 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. You got the 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. The 7 of Pentacles, patience and planning. And then the 6 of Swords, moving on. So I feel like whatever this is, or whatever fears it was, it's yourself keeping yourself trapped in fear. You see? Look, of course you get a card that talks about the fear, because it's like, literally, I feel like your angels were helping you get out of that. Even with the blue here, I feel like maybe you needed to speak up about something. Or just speak your truth, you know, living in the truth. Like I said, that awareness, that present, like being actually present in what the fear is and what's going on, you know. Then you have the 6 of, what I say, Pentacles. To me, this is just about being recognized. Like, when it spoke about healing your heart, I feel like when you heal your heart and all of that, and you get balanced, you're able to, like I said, with the manifestations and the things coming to you, things are way brighter. Because I feel like that's what it's like. It's like, you know, being trapped up in your head. It's like you could be out here in the sunshine, you could be out here in the light, but it's kind of like you're choosing to wallow in the shadows, kind of thing, you know. And that's why I feel like Spirit is trying to help you, or have helped you get out of this depression, you know, this fear. Not even want to say depression, but like it's like a depressive state of feeling fearful of what? Is it thoughts, you know? Is it even actually something that's for real and happening, you know? So I feel like that's what this indicates. Like, you know, things, the broader word for this is the abundance. How can the abundance get to you if you're trapped away, locking yourself away? So even with this, it's like you've been planning. This is like the 7 of Pentacles is literally putting in the work. You get what I mean? So it's like that takes patience, that takes planning. So it's like throughout all of this, look, you just get closer and closer to the sun, because it's like you're able to move into more light, because you're not trying to sit in the darkness. And then what we have lastly, moving on. Look, out the darkness into the light. I don't have to do anything else with this. Because even with this, like I said, with the first ones, it shows it from the darkness into the light. Hello. Hello. All right, and some tarot for power 1. I think I mixed 2 songs up just now because I don't think that's an actual song. Like, that 10 of Pentacles just keep showing. Like, I know. Happy. All right. For power 1, Spirit, for power 1. I'm going to do the same thing, the same process all the way around. For power 1, I'm going to flip the first 2, and that is you. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know why I laughed, but mind you, I just want to say, I just like clarifiers. I like when things come out and they really show people, like, because I believe this shit. People don't believe this shit, but the same card came out again. This is the 8 of Swords. But it's basically, like I said, it's showing that things in the dark, things that are hidden to you, things that you don't know, is what you fear. How you going? What are we gonna do with that? You gonna always be fearful if that's the case. You feel me? Like, you can't live like that. You can't move like that. Bottom of the deck, what we have? The Empress. So like I said, this divine feminine, this is the same energy. This divine feminine energy is what you could be in, is if you release these fears, if you balance yourself out. You get what I mean? But I feel like this is just for a betterment of your development. Whew. Yes, with the 3.5 of your 6s that's out here, I feel like this is very important. What's underneath that? The 9 of Wands with the 6 of Swords. This is the same card. Exactly. Because you know what? You've been resilient. You've been persistent. You fought through. And the will. Yeah, there's good karma. There's good things that come out of you acknowledging your fears and moving into this better version of yourself. Showing yourself way more love. You get what I mean? Good for you, Power 1. Good for you with the tools up there. Good for you. Okay. All right. We're going to move it right along because this going to be a long ass fucking video if that's the case. So yeah, Power 1, you're out of here. Power 2. Here you are, imagination. Okay, SpongeBob lovers, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Now, do you? Did that sound like Neo? Because I felt like it didn't. I didn't sound like that was the song I was singing. I got to get it together today. I don't like what my bob is doing at the bottom. Like, I don't like what this is doing. Like, how y'all going the opposite ways? Like, y'all just defiant. Not the vibe. The vibe. Whoa. Not the vibe. The vibe. All right. Let's see. You see the way I spent that around? Put the cards around all crazy. Alright, last time. We're not taking that because we're not taking you like that. That's no forcefulness for Pal. Ooh, for Pal 2. This the last time. Alright. Pal 2. First of all, not one of the same cards came out for Pal 1, and the first in the same position, imagination. So, number 6, you got angelic assistance, divine guidance, and love and support. We love to see it. We got innovations, number 20, new creations. Hello. Hands down, hands up. You notice that? First of all, hands down, hands up. I thought that was so funny. I need to do this shit live because somebody has to laugh with me, not after. Because when you laughing after, you're not laughing with me. I've already laughed. But I think I'm hilarious. But all right, we're going to continue. Number 12, touching earth, planting something new. Then we down again. This bitch is doing the cha-cha slide. Oh, down again. Down again. And then we got clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. However, it came out in the reverse. I do want to say that. And you know what's crazy? I normally don't take reversals. But it's something about this being about the imagination. And like, I feel like in order to have a vivid and a clear imagination, you also have to trust in your intuition. You have to trust in your mind and you get what I mean? So I feel like that may be very important to this reading, and maybe one of the ways that you're being assisted and guided, because your message being to embrace and nourish your creative aspect of your mind. It's like maybe you being clairvoyant may be too much for you to even grasp at. You get what I mean? Maybe this portion of spirituality is not even something that you believe in. You know, this whole new creations, planting something new. Like, you know, this could all be completely new to you. So I feel like when it comes to tapping in and really listening to yourself, trusting yourself, being able to interpret your thoughts and things like that, Spirit is reminding you to really go within. Like I said, I was joking about this, but this whole hands down, hands up, hands down, like I really feel like this is a different type of connection for you, like when it comes to spirit, especially like the way that they're giving you this knowledge. Like I said, the way that they clear, I don't even want to say clairvoyance, but the way that the messages come into you. You get what I mean? Like this owl here, like the owls are on her hands. It's like you start off with the life force just beaming out of you. You get what I mean? Like you're receiving this power up, well, not even a power up, but you're just being helped raised to a higher frequency. So you get what I mean? You see the reflection of that, as above, so below. Then you have the innovation, the new ideas. So now, like I said, this whole new aspect of things coming to you. You have the owl on the tips of your hands. You get what I mean? So it's like from higher sources coming to you. That's what I get from this. So that could be assisting with new creations, new anything, innovation, like, you know, just the way that you move about creatively, like. And then you have touching earth, planting something new. So it's like with this new information, with all of this, you're able, look what you transform into. It's kind of crazy. Like if you really think about it, it's like this is, you turn into something completely different. This is giving angel, like this is. And now taking the knowledge and the life force, I don't even say life force, but the spiritual just frequency, and sharing it. To me, it's like it's pushing it into the world. Like that's literally what I started off saying, like how we share love or spread love in order to help lift the frequency of the world. And I feel like with the touching earth, that's really what it's about. Like, yeah, it could be about planting something new when it comes to your intuition or a new endeavor of your own, but I really feel like it's embracing yourself in your own mind's eye. You feel me? Like really believing in yourself fully and truthfully. Now when all the cards just fell. Alright. So what I say, we did 4, we're doing 4, 3, 2. That's my numbers right there. Alright, because the cards flipped and out crazy. They was really trying to talk for pile too, because it did it for both piles. I mean both decks. one more time because that one was lousy. All right. 1, 2. Did I do 3 or did I do 4? Why do I feel like I did 4 and I didn't do 3? On the first deck. I probably did, not paying attention. Alright, so for pile 2, you got number 15, the devil. Number 2, the Two of Swords, mental conflict. Now mind you, the devil is also temptation, as you can see. And then number 14, you got patience, which is the temperance card. So, like I mentioned before, this is crazy. But like I said, I feel like this is something completely new to you. So it's like low-key, you're tempted to shy away from it. You're tempted to be confused and think that it's not something that you should be good at. Like, so I don't know how it's coming to you. You could be seeing numbers. You could be seeing just signs and synchronicities is what I'm getting. And it's like all of this is just completely different and new to you. But it's like the way that it comes about, it leaves you confused. So I feel like you think that it's associated to the devil. Especially for the devil to come out here. You get what I mean? Like, it's like you're being told to embrace your own thoughts and your own inspiration and nourish this creativeness that you have here. Like, you get what I mean? You have new creations that'll come from you, but it's going to come from divine. It's going to come from your higher self, you know? Like, something that is really for you. But it's like you low-key don't trust it because it's just something completely you're not used to. Like I said, look, it's like you don't realize that you can make things grow. Like, imagine not knowing you could make something grow from your hand, and then somebody tells you, but you can, though. Didn't I just speak about your hands and what you could do? Then we talk about touching earth, and then you have you get what I mean? So it's like something like that. Like, imagine not believing in something like that, and then you're being shown it, or you're being told it. Especially with the clairvoyance, because it's like, okay, imagine there's nobody else around, it's just you. How do you tell yourself that you didn't see what you saw, or you knew you see what you see what you saw? You get what I mean? But you're also, but you're not believing it, or you just don't want to embrace that. That's what I'm getting from this. It creates a lot of mental conflict for you in your head. Bottom of the deck, where we have the solar plexus. Yeah, when it comes to your creations, when it comes to your solar plexus energy and what to do with that, like, what do you do with this energy, all this energy that you have that you need to create with? Are you just holding on to it because you don't know which way to go with it, or because you don't trust it? So I feel like that's why you're constantly being reminded to embrace and nourish your mind. All of your creations, the things that come to your mind, like, you should probably put forth some type of effort into doing it, or, at least checking it out and, seeing what could be done, how good of an idea it is, or if it even is a good idea. Like, but with this temperance here and the devil, I really feel like it's like they're trying to show you that there's a peaceful way for you to get all that you want, but it's like you don't really trust even in your imagination that shit is possible. Booyah. Because shit is different to you. You get what I mean? Like, it's like, imagine being in it's literally the same thing as being in the Matrix. Like, you're in the Matrix and somebody's like, yeah, you see, this is how things always were. And you're like, what? And you got to change it up just in order for you to, like, get everything that you've been asking for. And you're sitting here like, well, what do you mean I can't do it the way that I've been doing it? I can't think about things the same way that I've been thinking about it. It's like you really have to change your mindset about how you see yourself, your ideas, and things like that nature. Because it's like shit is possible. If you believe. All right, what else for pile 2? What else for pile 2? Wait, one more. What else for pile 2? 1, 2. Love is at the bottom of the deck. So what we got the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, the happiness, the whole around family, whole around happy life, happy wife. That don't even go with it, but I'm just saying, like, just overall happiness for you. You feel me? Like, it's like that could be yours once you learn this lesson. Because once again, you headed up to the light. It's like, yo, are you gonna go towards the light? Yeah, it's different. You're going to learn a lesson here. I know you may be comfortable sitting down here at the bottom, but it's like you got ways to go. You need to make your way up the stairs. And I feel like with the lovers here, it's like this, I really feel like this just has to do with the choices you make. The Four of Cups with the Queen of Cups, with the Moon, with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like this is literally like, yo, you feeling like it's hard to make decisions because a lot of things just leave you discontent and bored. You get what I mean? Like, or you just don't feel fulfilled. But it's like you really need to listen to yourself and your intuition with the Queen of Cups here. It's like there are things that are hidden towards you, but if you listened, you could really find out what it is, and it could bring you up. It's like everybody, it's about your creativeness and your money and like, you know, your career and stuff like that. It could be about anything, any type of venture you're talking about creatively. But it will give you what you need. This Queen of Pentacles, in order to have this happy life, 10 of Pentacles. I hope that resonated with you, pal, too. That was a good reading, too. What else am I? I don't know where to put the damn cards. Oh, right here. All right. And then we have pile three. Okay, we got surrender. I can release my need to control. And you have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. All right. Start with this. Not my hair flipping up like this. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, why y'all sticking out like that? Now you gotta be stuffed in. The damn light was on for the whole damn reading. Alright, one more shuffle because I ain't trying to make it OD. Alright. Ooh. Once again, cards flipping out. And then I gotta do it one more time. That was false. We gotta do it one more time because that was false. It just wasn't a good shuffle though. Alright. So what we got for pile three? Wow, all my pals got the same card in here. So I don't know what that's about. All the pals got angelic assistance. Every last pal got angelic assistance. Y'all all being out here helped, and I think it's beautiful. Divine guidance and love and support. Did I not call that in for the beginning? So I would like to hope that is being bestowed upon you in the highest regard. Like, I really hope that anybody, if you need help, just to ask my homie. Like, I'm about to say, ask my homie, Archangel Michael. That's really de lo mio. Like, ask him for help, not for no bullshit. Don't ask for no bullshit, but ask for advice. Like, you want to know which way to go. You want to know if you're doing right. You need some help. You want a hug, nigga. Ask him, bro. Ask him. All right. I felt that because I'm like, yo, I'm telling niggas to ask you for help. Like, yeah, whatever. Number 24, adjustment, looking back, moving forward. Number 6, like I said, angelic assistance, divine guidance, and love and support. Number 44, harvest, gathering of blessings. Let's fucking go. Pile 3. Number 49, achievement, effort, plus intention. Woo! No, let me. Oh. Just please. All right. So yes, I surrender. I can release my need to control and peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So I feel like your message is clear. You know, like releasing to I want to say spirit. Release the need to try and control anything, knowing that the only thing you can control is yourself. Change is the only thing that is constant. So it's like, what are we holding on to? What are we trying to control? You have to release all of that, you know, putting things in God's hand. I realized too, sometimes it's, I was trying to explain this to somebody because it's like, you know, when you want something so bad, you hold on to that idea of like how you want it. And it's like, I feel like sometimes that could be detrimental to that goal or to something that you want, that wish, that dream, whatever the hell it is, because it's like, one, you hold on to because of the way that you're shaped. So not even just because what it is, it's like the time frame it is. It's like it's a whole bunch of factors, but it's like those factors are the things that can sometimes be detrimental to what you want. Like, like it's like, okay, well, sometimes you need to let things go to God, like, not completely. And that's the thing. I think that's so confusing about it. It's like, you don't want to let something completely go if that's your goal and you want it. You want to definitely believe in it. You want to put forth the work. You want to pray and put forth the work for sure, for sure. But it's like, you don't want to hold on to it so tight when it's like, the way that it's going to come to you is going to, that's the way that it's all in God's time. So that's really what I'm getting to. It's like, it's the way that God sees it, not how you see it. So yeah, you see it this way, but that don't mean that's how you're going to get it. That don't mean that's not how you're going to get it. But it's just leaving things open. Like, we can't control anything. So it's like I said, it's like, it's a double-edged sword, because it's like, yeah, you want to hold this thought, hold this idea, hold what you want in your head. But at the same time, you don't want to hold it too fiercely. You don't want to, like, what's that is that of Mice and Men when he crushed the puppy or something like that? It's like one of those, like, you don't want to crush the dream. You don't want to crush it just because you're holding on to it so tightly, hoping for it to look exactly like what you're holding on to. You get what I mean? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. And then peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. So even that, in the sense of like moving in love always. And when you move in that type of love, it's like, why? You wouldn't need to control things because you know that things are coming for you, because you know you deserve it. A lot of the things that we want, we sometimes don't feel like we deserve it. When you talk about self-sabotage and you talk about, I think, no, that's exactly what I'm getting. Self-sabotage. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you're sabotaging a situation that would actually benefit you or be good for you, but you're sabotaging it because low-key underneath you don't feel like you're deserving of it. It's one of those things, I feel like. But you don't even notice that you're doing it, because it's like, when it comes to goals, we all sit here and be like, okay, I want this car, I want this car, I want this car, but I'm looking at this one dealership that has this car, and I'm going to need to pay this certain amount in order to get it. And it's like, do you need the car now? Do you have to get the car now at that price right now today? You get what I mean? One of those type of things, when it's like, it could be meant for you to have in 2 months, where it's going to be half the price, and you're going to get it on your favorite day of the week. I don't know. You get like, but something like that. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's like, you just never know when it's going to come in for you. And it's more so like, not trying to fixate on that type of stuff, but just doing what's necessary for you to make it to there. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, what needs to be done? What steps do I need to take? Keep praying and of course moving towards that, but not holding on to it to the point where, like, if it's not exactly the way that you saw it, it's just all over, and it's not, you get what I mean? Like, because I feel like that's where people end up in a depressive state. That's where you end up in, like, this lack and loss mindset, because it's like, damn, you held on to something so damn tight, and it's like, when that shit ain't come through, it knocks you off a few, tears or whatever. Like, it completely discombobulates you, but it's because you were in balance to begin with. You get what I mean? Like, you have to healthily hold space. That's where I'm trying to get to. Like, you can hold space for things, move towards it and hold space, but don't overdo it. So this adjustment, looking back and looking forward, exactly what I was talking about. Like, you have to adjust your mind. You have to adjust the way that you're thinking. Like they said, release the need to control. So yeah, you could look back, you go over what has happened. You get what I mean? I feel like that's a part of growing. You get what I mean? Like, once something in the past, you can't do anything about it. So the most that you can do is look back, see what happened, assess it, assess yourself, the situation, what you've done wrong, what you've done right, and then move forward. If you want to change things, you look back, you see what needs to be changed, and then you move forward to make the changes. You can't stay in the past, because there's nothing you could do about that. Angelic assistance. I feel like the assistance is helping you with all of this, because it helps you with this knowledge. It helps you with the surrendering of things. It helps you with keeping the peace. It helps you when you feel like, I don't know, maybe when you don't feel love, because this whole I'm a being of love, or having to remind yourself of that. Like, I feel like surrendering and staying in peace. It's like when you surrender, you also are in peace, because it's like you no longer worrying about little things or things that you think are waiting for you to happen for you or to you. You get what I mean? Like whether it's positive or negative, but it's like little things like that. It's like you're able to be in a more peaceful state because you're not worrying. And I feel like that's what the divine's trying to help you with. It's like, yo, you should be balanced. What do you really, not to say what do you really have to worry about, but it's like, what do you have to worry about? And then we get into that. You get what I mean? Like whatever needs to be handled, it. But you got to release anything that's going to be negatively stuck on you. It's going to hold you down. It's not going to help you move forward. Then you have harvest. Exactly. Because how could any of this help you move? Not releasing is not going to help you move towards your harvest. Not surrendering to the things that you want or your need to try and control things is not going to help you get blessings. It's not. You have to get out the comfort level in order to get blessings. You're not going to be comfortable. No, you're not. Because things that are comfortable for you most times are shielding you, or it's something that you're afraid of. Maybe it's Power 2. You might want to check out Power 2 too. Because like I said, all Powers got this angelic assistance. All Powers were about like either needing this help or having this help, because you know, you just need, this was just a portion of your journey that you just needed this help in. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, because everybody's on their portion of their journey and we all be needing some help. So there's nothing wrong with hearing like, you know, like maybe I do need to take a step back and stop. Like, yeah, I'm going after this goal, but maybe I've been a little bit too pushy this last week. You know, like maybe I haven't been paying attention to what I need, especially when they said like I'm a being of love. Like, okay, well, you remember I have to give myself that love as well. You get what I mean? Like those type of subtle reminders to yourself, where it's like, yeah, you feel like you are giving yourself your love because you're working towards your goals, but are you really listening, giving yourself love? Are you listening right now? Are you tired? You get what I mean? You're tired, you're dehydrated, so you're not. Little things like that. So it's like also realizing where you're dropping the ball in that type of way, but especially for love and releasing negative energy. And I feel like the negative energy is about the control. What else do you have here? Achievement, effort plus intention. So yeah, on one half, it's like, okay, looking back and using this guidance to help you move forward and introspectively learn, on top of how when you do surrender to this control and you're able to live in love and peace, how it'll bring you a gathering of blessings, how this effort, this intentional effort will bring you achievements, because how won't it? No, seriously, I really don't see how it won't. Like if you're doing things from I don't want to say chill, because chill is just too broad, but like, wow, that's crazy. This is what I'm talking about. Earth magic at the bottom of the deck. Fearlessness and removing obstacles. This is everything that I'm talking about. Like you'll remove a lot from your own headspace because you're not trying to control every little thing. Well, I need this to look like this. I need this to go that way. Do you? Or do you just need to get to work to make sure that you make your money? You get what I mean? Like little things. Like sometimes we be trying to control the A, B, and C when it's like really only D is what's necessary. You just need to make sure you get the outcome of D. Like every little thing doesn't have to be micromanaged or like just control. Like I said, it's like that type of control and worry will literally drive you insane, especially in this day and age and world where, you know, we worry about bills, we worry about having enough money, we worry about what our Instagram looks like, how our social media presence is. Like, you get what I mean? Little things like that, when it's like, yo, what can you do about it? Because that effort, you get what I mean? That intentional effort. Because worrying is not going to get you nowhere. Worrying don't change the outcome. And I'm surprised y'all didn't get that one. But maybe the surrender and peace, one of them was way more important than getting the worry card. Let's see what else I'm going to get for you. What else? Because we almost out of hour, child. One more. Okay, for pile 3 cards. So we got the truth, because that's all I fucking speak. You heard? This is mental clarity. I feel like that's what this is about. Like, this is just to let you know, like, yo, you can have triumphant success. All you have to do is listen to the truth. All you have to do is move in the truth. All you have to do is be clear in your mind's eye and your thinking. You feel me? And how do you be like that? Release control. And sometimes it takes planning. Sometimes it takes a little more effort. Like I said, this is what I feel like this card is. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is about effort, because this is like putting in the work so that you could reap what you sow. You put in the work. What do you get what I mean? Come on, I'm gonna say the same words over and over again. And then we have number 16, disruption. This is the Tower, because this is what I feel like this is what would happen. This is what happens. Like, things shake you up. You feel me? You get things that are chaotic, because it's like it was already out of your control. So now things will keep coming in and keep fucking rattling you. See this Tower dropping down, collapsing, and you end up in a whole last disarray. And it's like, because you hold too much power, and you give too much, because you're not holding the power when you do stuff like this. You give too much power away, and that leaves you in the Tower moment. Leaves you without peace, because with a Tower moment, that's a sudden upheaval. I don't know why it's like saying that word, upheaval. It is, though. It's a sudden upheaval. But it's like they'll keep happening to you, because it's like, if you, mind you, it's even crazier. You know what's even crazier? Wow. Does truth knock down make you hit towers? What's at the bottom of this? Because is it the truth that does this for you? This is the Five of Wands. I mean, the Ace of Wands. Sometimes things are way too fiery. Look, and then you have obstacles and challenges. That's crazy. Then they say the earth magic is going to clear that. But I feel like that's what it is. Obstacles and challenges. It's like, the truth is that maybe that's what it is. Sometimes real truth and real things that happen knock down all your patience and planning. Because then we got the Tower. So it's like the sword is up. I don't know if y'all can see that, because I see it, and I just like to share what I'm seeing. Because then I got the towers. I'm talking about towers, and I look over and I'm like, wow, you see how these towers are standing up and they're all fine? But then, like I said, if you don't surrender and things happen, the tower come and what? The tower is them knocking down. You don't see that, but that's not what they're showing, depicting here. But that's when the tower comes, the towers are coming down. So imagine having two, and then they come down after all the patience and planning. So in order to have peace, you need not give so much control to things. You need to believe that you're deserving of things, and you don't see them as going to be, you know, like, this ain't going to work out. This ain't going, because that's another thing. If you're going to be truthful, because if you're going to be truthful about what's not going to work out, why am I going to put all my planning and shit into something that I believe is not going to work out? You see how that don't make no sense? So if you put in all your fucking eggs in the basket, why wouldn't you believe it's gonna work? Hello. Hello. All right, and let's finish this off. I'm gonna get 2 tarot for you, pile 3. Pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. Pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. I couldn't even say that. Oh my God. Tongue twister, and it wasn't. All right, because that card kind of came out. That's been happening for y'all, child. Happening for y'all. I really want to finish this before it gets to an hour. Like, I really do. Ew, I don't like how my neck looks. Oh no, another card. The High Priestess. See, because y'all be knowing what is up. All right, one more time, one more time, one more time. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, good karma, good things. When you make the right decisions, when you make the right choices with the Lovers here. About the Queen of Wands, about things that you're passionate about. Because like I just said, if you put all this work into something, or you're planning and patient about something, you need to believe in it. Like, why would you do all that work to not believe in something? You get what I mean? So once again, like I said, holding on to, yeah, you want to hold on to something, but you can't hold control of it, because it's going to flourish and be the way it is. Yes, you put forth effort with intention, but you can't hold on to outcomes of how you think something is going to be. That's the best word for it, the outcomes. You can't hold on to that. What we get at the bottom of the deck here? King of Swords. And that is just using your logic. That's just logical thinking when it comes to things. You get what I mean? That's just the way it is. Look, and the Six of Wands. It will come to you. You will be recognized for whatever it is, whatever you're trying to plan, whatever it is you want to be out there. And they say harvest is a gathering of blessings. Things could happen. But you just need to put forth the work, and you need to believe in it. You need to let go of that control, release all the negative energy that you put on your own work, on your own goals, and on the shit that you want. You got to release that. I hope this resonated with you, whether it was Power 1, Power 2, or Power 3. If you like my readings, my style, any of that shit, you feel me? You can check out some more of my readings. Or if you want a personal, all that's in the description. And yeah, see you in the next reading. Bye.